Everybody, this is Briak and I died at games. Thank you for joining. You haven't yet, but when you do, I appreciate it. Alright, let's get into the game here. What the shit is going on with my green screen here? Like, you can clearly see it. Can I make it better? I don't know. This is not too bad. Let's mess with it a little bit. Hello? Hello? Yeah, you guys can hear me fine. You know, it looked fine earlier. Now I guess I just don't have enough light. That's disappointing. Here, let me open up a window here. See if that helps a little bit. I will be like the back. You know, honestly, I don't think that helped a single bit. Okay, well, I'll figure that out later. But at least the camera's working, which is a big improvement from the last stream when my camera was not working. So I got a replacement cam. And very glad to have it. Very glad. Not so glad that, well, it's kind of fine. I don't know. I can't even tell. But anyway, we're going to play the game and I'll figure that out later. Where am I going? South. This is a fun dungeon and the music's pretty good too.
Smells less like a capital, more like a sewer.
Oh, that's right. I'm in a city.
Even
The next dungeon's fun.
The runner from Arcades proper pools here. Those who lack papers to live in the city itself. The mighty who have fallen, and the fallen who would be mighty. Their eyes never leave Arcades.
I guess it must be a lot nicer than this place.
Oh, to be sure. Arcades reeks of a different filth. Let's be off. We can follow our noses to Draclo.
Follow your noses. I love that I'm starting off by selling stuff. The most exciting thing I could do on stream. Let's do it. Alright, some of that was good, some wasn't. This guy's got nothing I really want. Maybe some high potions? Alright. Not of rust, not of rust, not of rust. One gil. Hey Wayno, how's it going, man? I am back on camera. Back playing Final Fantasy 12. Sunburned a little bit, but I'm having fun. How's your weekend going? Do anything good? Or bad? Jeez, 9 hours. How did that go? I think my longest stream is like 6. 9 hours sounds like a lot to sit here. What did you play? Just ESO? In a Ren Fair costume? That sounds great. I'm sorry I missed that. I was at the beach all weekend. Yeah, 9 hours in leather, huh? I'll go watch some of the video later. That does not sound too pleasant. I used to love going to Renaissance fairs and seeing the Knights duel and getting some turkey wings or turkey legs. And I haven't been to one in probably 10 years. Alright, we gotta go listen to every single person. So we can get into the city now. I think there's somebody specifically I have to go talk to, but I don't remember where they are. So we'll just talk to everybody. Bag of coin was just thrown in a barrel. Alright, let's figure out where that is. Just gotta figure out where that bag of coin is. Well, shit. Where do I go? It's kind of the end of the line, isn't it? At least the music's good. Alright, well, let's go back to that guy and see what we can find out. Yeah, I went to the beach, man. We went down to Delaware, and, like, you can't really tell. Like, my arm is completely swollen here. I got bit by one bug. And now there's, like, this big-ass lump right here on my forearm. It doesn't hurt or anything. It just looks weird. I'm not sure what to do with that. Trembling woman. Young man in the alley of low whispers. Go and tell him what you just learned. Alright, let's go do that. We'll just talk to everybody. So what was your outfit? Like, was it... I mean, you said leather, but... I was just asking what your costume was. Obviously, I can watch the video, though, if you can't explain it. But I was just curious. I'm imagining you looking like Robin Hood. You know? Maybe that's not right. Where'd Jules go? Fuck. I know you're playing ESO. Have you ever played WoW, or are you going to go back and play WoW with the expansion coming out? Ooh, flying cars. We made it into the Imperial City of Arcades.
You're gaping like a fish out of water.
I'm just checking out the city. Even if it is the Empire.
You've changed, Vaughn. You were always marching to your own beat. Almost like you were impatient even. In a good way.
Maybe it's because I've seen more now. Never imagined I'd ever come this far away from home. Hey, Lars is here in the city, isn't he? He's a tough one. I wonder how he's doing.
You always were a soft touch, Vaughn. You know what's amazing? I always thought I'd go my whole life without meeting people like the Princess or Lord Larsa. And here we are in the capital.
I know. It's a little over my head sometimes.
Good, Vaughn. You've come to understand the difficulties of serving royalty.
Hey, I'm just along for the ride.
That wasn't a complaint, was it, Bosch?
Right. Let's get moving.
Hey, don't change the subject.
Right.
They're so friendly with each other now. Alright. Balthier's leaving the party. No. So let's try to find the shops. I don't know where they are. I gotta find them. Alright, here's the magic shop. Start there. Over the weekend, I started playing Final Fantasy II just to kind of remember how to play it, like what to do in the game before we get to that one. And one of the things I like about the early games is that you have to buy magic, and I'm glad they brought that back. Well, sort of. I mean, it's not. It doesn't work exactly the same way. Like, I like that you can buy spells and then a whole group can use them. Versus in that where you buy it and you assign it to a person. But I'm a bit behind on that one. I haven't played it in a while. I think 2 is going to give me the most trouble. What? Sage's monograph. I don't know what that is. Okay. Well, cool. Glad I got it. $25,000 for that. But I can get superior loot, so I guess that was worth it. If I can kill an elemental. Let's go back down and see if we can get some weapons and armor. Rune blade. Hypno crown. Which one is this? Right there. She can't get it yet. Okay. All right. Can't really equip any of this stuff. Alright, well that'll do for now. I have to farm some LP, I guess. Upgrade armor and weapons for everybody. I doubt they have new gamuts for me, but we'll take a look anyway. Yeah, I didn't think so. I bought everything out earlier in the game, so we're good there. Okay. There's an item shop, which we don't need to go to. The save point is this way with the airships. We'll save real quick, but we don't have to take an airship either. Oh, I guess we can just go back to old Arcades. Arcades. Well, where the fuck do I go? Find a way to sneak into Dracora Laboratory. Okay. Well, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. This shit is the laboratory. Talk to everybody. Alright, we'll just talk to everybody. Zone by zone. Let's look up here. Okay. We get chops for doing good deeds. Let's go help other people. You can only do one at a time. Alright. Well, the instrument guy was down here. Alright, got one chop. Working up a sweat. Okay. I got a second chop. Cool. We only need 3 chops, right? So... Alright, that's 3. That was easy. Off we go to the central area. Alright, let's equip him with his new crossbow. Okay, let's go. I really wish I had been able to buy new armor for them.
The accomplices of the Senate have been quelled, Your Honor. Our forces sustained but light casualties.
You have leave to withdraw. One detachment will remain here to guard Draclaw.
My lord.
Do you think they're onto us?
It would seem not. Though this will make our task more difficult still.
Well, I just can't walk through, can I? All aboard, here we go. Story to continue.
Where to?
Come, this way.
Draclaw Laboratory.
It's too quiet.
Passing strange. There are supposed to be guards here.
Maybe you were just lucky, huh?
Maybe you're just optimistic.
Something may be afoot. We proceed with caution.
No time for caution. Step to it. Sid's chambers are on the top level.
Alright, we're just gonna step to it, as recommended. Some of these are doors that open. I remember that much. But I don't know which doors, so we're just gonna explore a little bit. I don't know if it makes sense to go through. I guess I can't get in there. Well, guess we're going back down to the 67th floor. General rule with elevators is you always go as high as you can.
He's had visitors. One's lacking manners by the look of it.
Someone after the Nethicite?
The Yuck-4, was it? 6 years, and ever since you got back, this. What madness found you there?
Up above us! Drop bulkheads 5 and 8! Be to it!
They found us.
He's earlier visitors, more like. We should lie low for now.
No, we'll use their confusion. We need to find Sid now.
Okay, alright, got the map. Oh shit, map's useless. Alright, Sid's on 70. We're just gonna do one save. And then if we get stuck, we can always go back to the other one. Nothing to steal. What an asshole. Oh, wait. Oh, that's stupid. Alright, let's turn... Keep that one on. Turn that off. There we go. Trying to steal with too many characters. Alright. Let's check these other rooms out. Just in case. I don't know how many chests there are in here. That's the bulkhead controls. Which I don't think I have to hit. Maybe I do to open this door. Yeah, I don't want to open the red one. Alright, let's open it. What's behind this door? A claymore. Oh, okay. That's pretty good. I don't think I have enough LP for it. I also don't think I opened it up already. No. But that's cool, so I can give her a claymore soon. And I don't think there's anything else. No. Alright. Oh, bad guy. Alright, 68 we go. Now that we got past the RP portion of this, high potion. Close. Vaughn almost died there. You know, I've said that this game feels like Star Wars before, like from a story perspective, and being on a giant, like, in a giant fortress with a bunch of Imperial soldiers doesn't change that at all. If anything, it feels more like Star Wars since getting in this place. Alright, that room is weird. Ooh, a random judge. Wasn't that challenging though. Okay, next area of the map. Let's look. Okay. I feel like I'm kind of walking in a circle. Like, I'm sure I'm going the right way. There's just not much to see yet. Okay, I guess my whole group's just gonna die real quick. That's awesome. I don't know what that was about. What? Does this take me higher up? Oh, okay. I feel like there's a whole segment of the map I missed there. Oh well, I guess it doesn't matter. Watch out.
My apologies. You bear not the stench of Sid's lackeys.
And you are our earlier visitor.
Yes, a valuable man, one I'd sooner not lose. Yet he knows too much.
Is there a save? Yeah, cool. Cool. Let's change the... Let's get her the Claymore. I kind of want to see that in action. If anything, for shits and giggles. Reduces her evade, but definitely increases her damage, so we'll go with it. See how it works out.
Sid, you know Deifacted Nethicite brought down the Leviathan. How can you persist in this folly?
And you've come here to stop me. I'd fain see you try.
Consider your bones, old man. You're outmatched.
Pirate scum of the skies. What brings you here?
Treasure. What else would a pirate want? We'll take the Dusk Shard.
You've come all this way for that trinket. I thought you were above this. What's that? The Princess of Dalmasca come to visit. She's not entirely without merit. A test of sorts for our princess?
You're a babbling fool.
A trial for a Shelia Banargan Dalmasca!
You lust for the stone's power, do you not?
Lend him not your ears, milady. He means to use you.
Sid's fucking crazy. I love him.
Manufactured nethicite, like Bergen.
How could you do this? How could you fall this far? Always hiding behind your toys. Pity if anything were to happen to them.
Okay, let's take turn Steel off, and let's turn Poach off, because both of those are useless. Jeez, that was an awesome chain.
It pains me to inform you that your time here is over. The curtain falls. Farewell.
Okay. Okay. Well, that was a pretty easy fight. Hey, Virale, how's it going? I'm doing well. Back from the beach, sunburned, shaved, ready for Final Fantasy 12. What about you? You having a good long weekend?
Vana, you shouldn't have.
This creature. So this is your Vana?
A Shelia Benargan Dalmasca. Just how far will you go for power? Does your lust for Nephesite consume you? Am I right? I am, aren't I? A worthy daughter of the Dynast King.
Oh, that's rough.
Do well to go to Giru.
I hate having to work when you're not supposed to work, especially Labor Day, isn't it? Isn't it meant to be about the labor?
Your words mean nothing.
I think if you were to take one day off, Labor Day is the day, you know?
The reins of history back in the hands of man. I do make for Giruvegan. Give chase if you dare it.
All right, that boss down. I'm looking forward to the next couple of weeks here. I've been talking about building a new PC for a while, and I don't know if you saw the new video cards, but I'm psyched. I think I'm gonna get a 3080.
Pirate Repus, at your employ.
And then I'm really excited not just about that, but about the new WoW expansion coming out. So I'm thinking I'll build a new PC and just use it for WoW.
The Imperial Senate, powerless
to
resist House Solidor's brutal
it's a bit crazy,
purge,
but that's what I'm thinking.
was dissolved. Vayne Solidor reigned supreme over the Empire.
See, I took off on Friday, so I don't
Those
have any
upheavals
work to
shook
catch
the
up
Imperial
on.
Bastion to its foundation. These developments were, to say the least, welcomed by her military. The authoritarian rule of the judges, in tandem with the impending threat of Rosarian invasion,
I don't like that you
served
have work to
foster
catch up on,
camaraderie
though.
among its ranks.
I wish you could just take off and relax. But like you said, at least it's your own pace.
For our part, the Resistance mustered strength in the border skies, making ready for the task ahead. A war to decide the doom of Ivalice would soon be upon us.
There you go. Gaming is the way to do it. That's your Monday. Yeah, I'm going to be doing something similar. I'm going to be playing video games most of tomorrow. I am going for a run tomorrow, though, so I'll run in the morning and then play games all day.
Squads Flametongue and Ogrenex are away. All ships reporting in. They're breaking to begin ship-to-ship maneuvers against us.
All hands full ahead flank.
We shall make ready to repel their attacks. Counter-air. Track them as though they were the enemy.
Counter-air, to your stations.
A dispatch from Naldoa Command, Excellency. The Sky Pirate has left Arcadian airspace. He makes for Balfonheim with the Lady Ash and her party.
It is good to know the lady still lives. But what of our bid for the stone?
With the stone or without, our resistance should prove an even match for the Imperial Army. These weeks of training have honed our edge.
I pray 'tis sharp enough.
The voice acting in this is not good. I'm not a big fan of the voices for the English
They
version.
choose to supply the resistance, yet raise not a sword in aid. What city could do this?
A city of men without countries, pirates of the sea and of the sky. Few are they who would fain lay down their lives for a friend, let alone a king.
The Marquis. He is set on war?
The time approaches when he must make his position vis-a-vis the Empire clear. When he helped you off the Leviathan, he spited the judges full sore. He cannot sit in idleness and expect to avoid a reckoning. The Marquis shares my distaste for war. Yet, if it comes to it, he will show no quarter.
For the time being, we will continue to train the Resistance Army. Enough power on our side, and even Vane may see...
What are you, what game are you playing now, or recently?
Yet Vane holds the Nethicite.
Anything fun?
What makes you think
I think you told me something last week, and I can't remember.
Power enough to sink
I'm not
the
very good
Leviathan.
at remembering what people tell me.
All the more reason for me to support your infiltration of the capital. You said it yourself. The Nethicite is a powerful weapon. I would have you acquire it for me.
I have not said I would give you the Midlight Shard.
If there is no stone, I would have to look elsewhere for aid.
Then you would ally with Rosaria.
As I must. Failure's not an option.
It's just what Vane wants. He lures the Rosarians and the Resistance to the field, then crushes both with the Nethicite.
I think not.
Persona
Sid
5.
has a
Oh,
star.
you told me that. You're doing a randomizer of
smash it
Ocarina
to
of
pieces
Time.
with the Sword of Kings.
That's cool.
Vane will be left holding that.
I watch people who do randomizers of
Time
Zelda.
is short. We follow Sid.
If only you
He's
were
heading
streaming,
towards Giruvegan.
I could watch you.
Giruvegan.
It is told of in a song of my people. On the farthest shores of the river of time, shrouded deep in the roiling mist, the Holy Land sleeps, Giruvegan. Who knows the paths, the way to its doors?
Then you seek the Yok.
There's a guy I
Within the
watch
jungle
and
of Golmore, there's a corner of the fate
host
where the
sometimes, but
storm
he
surges
does
and seethes.
Zelda 1 and Link to the Past
go.
randomizers. Lately he's been more on Link to the Past, but
Not coming with us? Forget your precious...
the Ocarina of Time randomizers to me seem completely insane. Like, that's such a big game compared to the other two, and I can't imagine doing a randomizer of that. Like, you must really know that game backwards and forwards to do that.
I could well say the same to you, pirate.
Hurry it up, or we'll leave without you.
Ah, Vaughn. I've had some of my men check on this Feywood. Best ask what they've found.
Okay. Thanks for the help, brothers.
Fly first, ask questions later. Your apprentice is more pirate than you.
I don't have an apprentice.
Princess Ash, I would hear your heart. If Dr. Sid has spoke the truth, you may well be rewarded with more Nethicite in Giruvegan. Tell me, do you still desire the stone?
I desire its power. I want, yet I also fear.
I mean, that's kind of the thing about randomizers, though, isn't it? But it's fun to re-explore games that you like, and I think that's what makes the randomizers cool.
Do not forget Nabudis.
I've played through 2 randomizers. I've done a Dark Souls randomizer, not on stream, and I've done the Final Fantasy IV randomizer, which I beat on stream, or a seed I beat on stream. And it's a lot of fun. It's fun to play something that you love and you enjoy, and it's a totally different experience. But you know, it's also going to take forever to do something like that. Like to get good at it and to play it and understand where everything is, and that's got to be amazingly complicated. It's a lot of fun. Well, it's fun for me. I think some people would hate it. But I beat it in about... I think I beat it on stream in like 4.5 hours. So my time wasn't that bad for just a casual run-through. But I am definitely not like the best at it. I'm not the fastest. I'm not anywhere close to being great at it. But for me, it was fun. They have a Final Fantasy VI randomizer that's pretty popular. I haven't tried that one yet. 4 is the one I know the best, so I just thought that would be a good place to start. And the Dark Souls one's great too. The cool thing about Dark Souls is I feel like even if you didn't know the game very well, you could still play through it and be fine. Alright, Chakra Band, Power Vest, and Giant's Helmet. Alright, so I skipped the whole set of gear there. I actually think I need to like grind up some levels here again. Oh well. It's not too bad, I guess. What's she on? 9. And shit. Technically this one. All right, let's get them new gear. Okay, let's see if I can sell some of this stuff. And weapons. Let's see. Alright, not too many upgrades, so that's good. We'll go ahead and get the ivory pole. You could technically equip the trident, but I'm not going to get that. And the trader's bow. Oops. Yeah. I definitely have to go back to farming a little bit. That's sad. I hate farming in this game. It's not, I mean, I guess it's not as bad as other games because the characters automatically fight for you, but it's pretty much mandatory to farm for gold, for guild. Something really great. X potions, that's cool. Yeah, and this is where I start needing the money for this stuff. I've got to get some spells. Alright, we'll go save and then we'll leave the zone and hopefully we can farm a little bit. I don't need too much. Looks like I only need like 28,000. Should only take a short amount of time. I said this last stream, but you can beat the game around level 45 to 55. I'm probably a little bit higher level than I need to be at this point in the game. Like, I've made the bosses a little easy. Like Sid, I know I had a couple characters die, but that was only because I had reflect mails on them and I couldn't heal. So speaking of, let's put the gamuts back on. Poach, feast. It's fine. Cura's fine. Let's change that to Cura. And she's good. Got a map. Chocobo guy. Well, he doesn't sell anything, does he? It's all the same gear from last time. Oh, hold on now. That was useful. He sells teleport stones. Can't buy many of them, but it's good to have. Alright, let's save and then we'll go in and start grinding. Alright. Let's kill everything. We'll kill all the things. Stole a teleport stone, and I just paid for those. What a dummy I am. Okay. My melee character's not doing much to fun, guys. We'll try to avoid those guys. Okay. Next zone. Oh, it'd be shield worm. Ringworm scale. I wonder if that goes for a lot. Oh, shit. Attacking a ringworm might have been the worst idea. Poached into a ringworm scale. I wonder if those go for a lot. Oh shit. I'm gonna have to switch out my melee characters. There's just too many range guys here. Get rid of him. Get Fran in. Yeah, let's do that. We can still steal. Fuck. Man, bro. Just wrecked my guy. How's F? How's it going, man? I'm having a tough time with some of these shield worms. Trying to grind out some experience so I can move forward. I need some money, gil and experience points. How about you? Everything going okay? I was just talking more about those sweet looking video cards. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty psyched to get one. There we go. Poached. Whew. Alright, let's try one of these guys. One of these range dudes, finally. Fuck, man. I am not having a good time with all of this trash. I think I need to take Poach off. Let's just take Poach off. She can keep it, that's fine. I think the thing that looks good about it is the fucking speed of it, and that it plays like 60 FPS on a 4K monitor. Like, that's amazing. Like, it looks really solid. I'm probably too excited about it. Like, I don't know that it's worth it, because I can play all the games I have now. I don't really need to have it. I just want to have it, you know? Well, yeah, and that's exactly what I'm talking about doing, is building a new PC with it. Like, I wouldn't just be buying it to put in my... I heard you might need actually a new power supply if you get it. I guess it's like, it's a pretty power intensive graphics card. I don't know, we'll see. I don't know how much of that's true or not, but I'd be building a new PC with it for sure. So, if I remember correctly, there's an ability you can get, or a magic you can get, from a treasure chest in one of these maps. I don't remember which one. So we'll look up in this one, let's see if it's up here. Oh, fucking elementals. Those elementals can fuck you up really quick. We're just gonna try to just avoid that. I don't wanna tango with those. And I'm actually looking at getting one of the, was it Ryzen 3800? Do I have the numbers right? I think I'd get a new processor. I'd just build a whole new computer. I'd build a whole new system. I don't even think that's a question. Fuck, man. What the shit is that? Okay. I guess we're just gonna do this now. I'll keep Fran in, and we'll put Bosch in. That'll give me a res. And a cure. Well, if she doesn't fucking die... Oh, good. I aggroed the elemental, too. I was worried for a second there that we'd... Okay, we're just gonna run away. Jesus fuck, man. Alright, that was some bullshit. You know, I don't even think the worst part is the elemental. It's just that I got silenced on top of everything else, you know? Alright, let's change out. They're just sitting here buffing each other. Let's buff. Alright, let's get rid of Pinello. Bring Ash back in. Really? Okay. Alright, I am positive though that was the right map for the ability. So we're gonna go back in there for a second. I'm positive that was it. I'm not actually positive, but I'm pretty sure. See, there's all these chests here, so maybe that's a good sign. Nope. That elemental's gonna shove my dick in again. Maybe I should have kept those reflect mails just for these guys. Or I could cast Shell instead of Protect. Jesus. Alright. Let's get 4 LP each too, though. That's good. Cleanse, got it. Alright. That's exactly what I needed, so. Let's go back to save. Silence, 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 silence. Hey, Zephiel, thank you for this sub. 3 months. Wow. I don't know how I feel about that. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I've been doing this for 3 months as an affiliate. That's crazy. Doesn't that feel like a long time? Does to me anyway. You know, I started streaming just because I was playing games every night anyway. My wife's like, "Oh, just go stream. If you're gonna do it, like, you might as well stream." And I said, "Oh, that sounds like a pretty good idea." And I never actually thought that I'd like keep doing it. I don't know. I just thought it'd be one of those things I tried out and quit. But it actually feels pretty like it feels pretty good to like sit here and talking to people and hanging out. I don't know. Alright, my guys have shell, so maybe they won't die as much. Let's turn on this again. I want everybody to be like 35 plus. If I'm gonna... Does he have a heal? He does. Okay. We're gonna save. Unfortunately, if I want everybody to be 35 plus, I've got to get rid of those guys. I don't think Fran has anything useful except Cura. Does she? Yeah. Alright. That's okay. That's alright. We can make do with that. Let's go, Thanks, Zeph. You know, let's just farm these guys for a second. We'll use somebody weaker. We'll use somebody else. I don't even know if I should be farming these things. I mean, they get 4 LP, but they also have killed me more than anything. But if those ringworm scales go for a lot, then it's worth trying to farm them, because I can steal those and poach them. Poached ringworm scale. Alright, we're gonna go east first. We're not going all the way north. I'm gonna just circle back to town and get those spells that I missed. Because I didn't have any money. And then we'll start going north again. Go northeast first. I don't know how I feel about these worms. You think they're gonna kill me? I guess we can always run away, right? Let's give it a shot. Bell wyvern. That don't seem too bad. I was wrong. They fucking destroyed her. Alright, that wasn't too bad. There's a lot of them though. I don't really want to farm these. We'll go up here. See what's up here. Nothing. Nothing's up here. Interesting. I guess those guys don't count as flying, since Ash can hit them with her claymore. I guess she's not hitting. She's trying to hit, and she's missing. Okay. That damage, man, there's quite a damage output. It's crazy. Like, he doesn't do it that often, but when he multi-hits, This thing one-shots any of my guys. Just like that. That was crazy. She was at like full, not full health, but over 2,000. She shouldn't get one shot. Oh well. So we're gonna go south back towards the city, towards the port really quick. I'm gonna try to speed through this zone to get there. I'm taking this a little more casually because we're trying to farm experience points and items to sell. But I also want to get moving with the story too, so we will do that. We'll move on. Really? What a dick. Poached. Oh, giant turtle. Look at the giant turtle! I like how 2 of my people are on the turtle, and then Fran's like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. Don't worry, guys. Fucking Fran and my gamuts. Alright. Seriously, what the fuck is Fran doing? Just hit them. This is the one problem with gamuts when you base it on health. It is janky as hell. Poach it. Oh, aged turtle shell. Alright, let's go kill this one. I don't see any more wolves, so should be good. Stole 200 gil from the turtle. And now it's pizza time. Oh man, I'm gonna have to open up some more gamuts because I'm getting tired of casting spells. Like Stona and Vox for silence. Alright. Good. Making good progress here. Sage Turtle Shell. The music on this game's perfect too. Like, I love how calm it is. Like, we're just walking through the plains. It's very soothing, you know? I love it. For anybody who watched me play 13, I know I ravaged that game, but comparatively, I don't feel like I'm being too soft on this one either. I just think it's a better game. It's just such a better game than 13. I've been watching people play like the Final Fantasy games because I play Final Fantasy games, and I love them. And I've been watching guys go and play 13, and I feel bad. I went into this guy's stream. He's playing 13, and I was like, "Hey man, 13 fucking sucks. Like I know you're playing it, and I know I just came to watch you play it, but this game is terrible." And he's like, "I really like it. That's why I'm playing it." I'm like, "Yeah, but it's fucking awful." And I felt really bad later that day when I realized that I had gone in and just attacked him for playing a game he liked. You know, it's like, oh, well, you're entitled to like whatever you want. I'm also entitled to tell you it's complete bullshit. 13 is such a crap game compared to any of the other Final Fantasies. But I felt so bad. I was like, oh man, I don't even remember who it is now because I've gone to the beach and it's been like a week. I know I followed the guy. Couldn't tell you who it was. Like, I feel awful for it and I can't even go apologize. I can't be like, hey, sorry, man. Remember that time I just came in your channel and attacked you? I apologize. I can't do that because I don't remember who it was. The thing is, I watched multiple people play 13 last week, even though I hate it. Like, what does that say about me? I'm just such an asshole. I hate the game. I don't like it at all. I go and tell people I don't like it who are playing it, calling them assholes, basically. And then I don't even remember who it was. Like, I can't even remember who I was mean to. Temporarily unavailable. I'm going to be honest. I thought your name was fucked up on my Streamlabs, but that's a great name. If that's actually your name. Okay. I'll give you the basic plot is drier than 13. The basic plot. If you boil down just 13 without the sequels, the plot of 13 is less black and white, for sure. Because in 12, it's Empire versus Rebellion. It's the Empire versus Dalmasca. Like, that is the basic plot of 12. And if you want to just really wrap it up really, like, smoothly into that, I would 100% agree with you. But the thing is, it's the character development for me. The character development in this is way better than 13. You have Bosch, who had his twin brother fucking frame him for murdering the king. You have Ash, who's the princess, the mourning princess who comes in to, like, save the day. I think that the character development in this is better than 13. So if you think it's bad in this, I think you should relook at 13. I will say this, and I said this earlier before anybody was watching. I think the plot of this one follows the plot of Star Wars. You've got Vaughn and Pinello, who are basically the droids from Star Wars. You're watching the story through their eyes. You've got Ash as the princess. You've got the judges as, like, the Darth Vader characters. You've got, you know, Han Solo's Balthier in this case. Like, I really think they just, like, took Star Wars and made it into Final Fantasy. And that's not to say that's bad. I just think it's not the best Final Fantasy story of any of them. This is not my favorite, by the way. I love 12. I've never heard that comparison, but I'm glad that you've heard it, because I think that's spot on. This is not my favorite Final Fantasy, but if I was just to compare this one to 13, I'm going to give this one as the better game. And there's things I like about 13. I love the battle system in 13. I do. I just am not a huge fan of it. Oh, are they? I haven't gone to watch people play this, honestly. I have watched people play 13, even though I don't like it. But it totally is Star Wars. Like, I was just on, I was just going to fight Sid this last time, and, you know, you're fighting all the Imperial soldiers. It's totally Star Wars. It's not a hard comparison to make, for sure. Alright, let's see how much money we made. I gotta buy some spells, and then we'll move on with the story. See, the thing is, in this battle system, the gamut system is cool, but once you get it set up, you don't do anything. Like, you just sit back and let the game work for you. And at least in 13, I have to hit a button. At least I have to hit a button to make things happen. That's, you know, that's what's great about the Final Fantasy series, though, is that you can sit here arguing which one's the best. They're all good games. Like, I said this on my stream when I was playing 13. As much as I don't like 13 as a Final Fantasy game, it's still a great game. It's still a good game. It stands alone as a good game. Like, it's not a bad game at all. It's just not the best. It's easily, to me, the worst Final Fantasy in the series. I have played through all 3 of them, by the way, and I think the stories progressively get worse through the trilogy of 13. But I actually like Lightning Returns the best. Even though I think the story is the absolute worst. Alright, let's change up my gamut for Bosch. I'll use Darka. That'll be good. And then let's change up our party a little bit. I need to get Balthier in. He's getting no experience. Oh, sure, yeah, absolutely, but I think for the most of the game, a majority of the game, you can get through with just setting up gamuts. I'm not saying there's no strategy either, because you have to change your gamuts to fit the fight. But that also is the same for 13. You have to set up your class structure the way, you know, that you want to do the fights. Like, I would have to set up a certain... Like, the last fight's a great example. For the last fight in 13, I set up a Sentinel, Medic, and a Ravager. You know, that was like my starting point. Like, you know, you can set up your party to match the fight, and it works just fine. It's the same in this game. Anyway, I'm doing a Final Fantasy countdown. I'm playing through all the Final Fantasies backwards through the series. We started with 15. We finished 13. We're working on 12 now, and 10 is next. And 10 is one of my favorites. 10 and 6 are my favorites, and I'm looking forward to playing through 10. I think is an absolutely amazing game. I think there's a few things about it I don't like, but overall, majority wins on that one. It's a great game. Story's good, character development's good, battle system's good. Everything about 10 just makes me happy. I really need to get telekinesis. Okay. There we go. Oh, really? You son of a bitch. And that's fine. Let me ask you, if you were to rank them, is this your favorite or your least favorite? Would you put this up dead last? You're definitely entitled to your opinion on this game. Like, that's what I'm saying about the Final Fantasies. I think they're all good games, but if I was to rank them, 13 is my least favorite. And by the way, 12 is not dead last next to 13 for me. I would put 12 above a bunch of them. The first time I played it, I didn't like it. And after replaying it and playing the Zodiac Age, it's one of my favorites now. I don't know, maybe it's just because I have new eyes on it and I'm comparing it differently than I used to, but... I actually hate the voice acting the most for the English. I usually play in Japanese, but since I'm streaming it, I'm playing in English. And I think the English voice acting is atrocious. Oh, come on. Let's aggro every bird. No, but I can read subtitles. I just think the voice acting's poor in the English. It's like watching anime for me. I don't mind watching anime in Japanese. Or a foreign movie in its original language. Okay, echo herbs. That's another argument, though. I know a lot of people only play these games in English, and that's fine too. But I like the Japanese. I think I guess it is a pretentious. I'm not watching Seven Samurai in like fucking English. You know, I don't have to watch it dubbed over. The movie's amazing in its original language, so why would it's a classic? So why would I go and watch this in English? It's kind of the same. You bitch. Well, that's fair. That's a good question. I think the voices fit better based on my interpretation of how it sounds. How's that? My interpretation is that the Japanese sounds better than the English. And I do understand English. And the English quality in this, to me, is not good. It's racist to think that English people can't speak well? Okay. I think what's racist is the fact that they put fake Indian accents in with some of the characters. That's racist. You know, they didn't hire Indians to do the voices. They literally made fake Indian accents for some of the characters. Or how about in 13, how they made some of the characters Australian? You know, for North American release. Here's the thing. It's not just the dialect, it's the audio. So the audio for the English speakers sounds muffled versus the Japanese where it sounds completely like direct into the mic, like we're doing the voice acting for this. It's a shitty job they did with putting the audio for the English into this game. Next time we get to a cutscene, we'll listen to Fran's audio and we'll listen to like the muffling. It sounds terrible. Okay, they don't have that audio compression issue for the Japanese because I played it in Japanese. Not once did I complain, oh, it sounds muffled in Japanese. Like, you know, maybe they did a shit job converting the English over. But that's still a shit job and it sounds terrible. Alright, we're moving on with the story here, so we're going to go north. Yeah, pretentious or not, though, that's how I feel about it. I mean, I'm playing it in English now because of the stream, but it's, to me, the Japanese sounds better. Yes, I am. I still think this is a fun game that has a good story, better character development than 13. I like the battle system better than 13, even though I said the 13 battle system is fun. I still think it's a better system. One of the things I pointed out earlier was that you can buy spells like the traditional, like Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3. I love that. I think that's great. Versus the linear board where you just buy the spells with stat points. That's obnoxious. I've played 13 in English and Japanese as well, and I think the voice acting in that is also better in Japanese. Again, it's all up to your interpretation, man. Like, if you like 13 better, cool for you. Like, that's great. If you like listening to it in English better, awesome. I'm glad you do. I just don't. Those are the two things I prefer. As far as games go, they're both good games. Like, I'm not knocking them as games. I just think that 12 is better than 13. And as a Final Fantasy game, I think 13 is the worst one. I've never seen somebody argue for 13 so much. I think that's great. Like I said, I went into somebody's channel, felt bad that I was knocking the game because it's something they obviously enjoyed. So I think, you know, as far as like 13 being a good game goes, I'm glad people like it. I don't care for it as a Final Fantasy. But I'm going to say something else controversial. Because I recognize this is controversial. 13 would be dead last if I was to rank the Final Fantasies. I'd put 7 and 8 just above that. I think 7 and 8 are just above 13 as far as games go. Because you have to rank them. They have to go somewhere in the ranking system. Dude. I actually like 15. However, caveat to that, 15 needed the DLC to be fun. It needed 15 had to have the DLC to be a good game. So with the DLC, I'm going to put 15 up in my top 5. Without the DLC, I'd actually move it to dead last. But I thought the DLC was that good and added that much to the story and the character development. Arden's DLC was amazing. It added a lot. For me, it added a lot. I thought it made the game that much better. I like how big the world is. I like how many side quests there are. I like a lot about the game. Flaws? Absolutely. There were a ton of flaws. Like, they shouldn't have released the game without the DLC being part of it, because it added that much to the game. But I like that they had a unique new battle system. That was cool. The car thing I could have done without. Like, there were chocobos you got in the game. I think that was a better that was a better mode of transportation from my perspective. But the car was a character. Like, and if you've ever owned a car and had to sell it and been upset about that, you can relate to the story a little bit. Because I've had a car that, like, you go on all these adventures in, and then you get rid of it and it's gone, and it's like a piece of you is gone with it. No, there's casting in 15. You just have to use it. I thought it was great. And the crafting for the magic and adding magic to your set is an important part of playing the game. Like, it makes the game 100% easier if you use the magic. No, they have talents for that. You can make it so you don't set your friends on fire. Or you can, you know, throw your magic spells in the right way where you don't hit them. That's more of a skill thing, I think. But that's easily avoidable. Like I said, you can do stats or just aim differently. I have no problems with that. I didn't have an issue with that at all. The different variety of weapons was cool too. Like, that was neat. The one I didn't like the some of the like skills that your friends got. Like the photography skill was stupid. I know what they were trying to do with that, and I didn't like that you had to rank that up, like to skill it up. That and fishing. But I think as far as like adding things to the game that you don't necessarily need to do, but you could if you wanted, that was great. I think there's a little more variety than 4, but you know, it was good enough variety for me to be happy with it. I mean, at the end of the day, you're using melee weapons or ranged weapons. There was a bow. There were bows and things like that if you went and got them. No, there wasn't a ton of armor. There were a good number of costumes you could get, though. And they had the crossover with Final Fantasy XIV, so you could do, like, an extra avatar or summon fight. That was cool. A little different. They actually had a couple of crossovers with different games. They added weapons and armor. Or costumes, I guess, because it wasn't really armor. Yeah, see, that's actually one of my gripes in it, is they had a couple of female characters that they really should have brought into the game as playable characters, and they didn't do that. I forgot the chick's name, but that Dragoon chick, she was cool. I would have loved to have her as playable for more than, like, that one quest. Hell, even Cindy. Bring Cindy in and make her playable. Like, that would have been cool. Having just the 4 guys was good for the story and what they were trying to tell. But again, only if you did the DLC. Because if you didn't do the DLC, you missed all of the side stories for them. And that's the bummer with it. They didn't finish the game and they pushed it out too early. But if you include the DLC, which I am, I would say that it's in my top 5. If you don't include the DLC, it's definitely dead last. I would agree with you. And the DLC actually completed the story, like, from a... Like, there were battles in the game that you only played if you played the Royal Edition or the PC version. Like, they only existed in those versions of the game. So you had to either buy the upgraded version on console, or you had to own it on Windows to play through all of the story stuff. Which is a real shitty way of putting the game out there. I think that was a giant mess. I don't know if it retconned it as much as... It did fix the story. I don't think it retconned it. I think the story was always there, you just didn't know because you didn't have the extra content. Okay, well, if that's how we'll rank it without the DLC, which I'm cool with, then it would be dead last. Like I said, without the DLC, it's not in the top 5. The DLC is what makes that game for me. Because this DLC explains the characters and things that were going on that you needed to know. Especially for Arden. Arden became a great character after the DLC. I absolutely loved him as a villain, but only after I played the DLC. And they hinted at who he was and what his like role was in the whole thing in the main storyline, but the DLC just expounds upon that. You know, it just becomes a much deeper story for him. Yeah, it was too fuzzy. You're absolutely right. You needed to do the DLC to understand who he was and where he came from and why he was doing what he was doing. He becomes a really good character. I'd put him up there with like Kefka and Sephiroth as like memorable characters for me. Like that's how good his story was. And if I was ever to tell anybody to replay Final Fantasy, it would be 15 with the DLC, because I thought the story was that much better. No, that's what I'm saying. If you used magic and you aimed and you used it the right way and you like used all of the abilities they showed you, there was much more than just tapping X. I mean, you could do that, but there was much more to the battle style if you wanted to get good at it. Yeah, the final battle against Arden was pretty much tap X, that's true. Okay. Where the fuck am I going? Did I go the completely wrong direction? I think I did. I think I went the completely wrong direction. See, this is why I don't talk. Then I fuck up. Let's see. So there's the coast. There's Silica Wood. What are the quests I had to go to? I don't even know where... There's the Golmore Jungle. Oh, that's where I have to go, down there. Alright, fuck. So I should have just taken a teleport crystal instead of walking all this way. Alright, let's try to get to a crystal. Fuck. We'll go to the Fawn Coast. I think there's one there. You did pop potions like a drug addict. That's true. That is absolutely true. Yeah, well, there were a couple of fights where you had to just hit X. Like, Leviathan was that way too. But the idea was that your character was strong enough where, you know, you were just like Super Saiyan, right? I don't know. I like that I felt powerful. I didn't like that that's how the battle worked. And like I said, without the DLC, it would absolutely... I'd agree with you, it's dead last for me. I would put it below 13. But from a story and character development standpoint, if you add in that DLC, it's one of the best. That's how much I love the DLC for 15. But 6 and 10 are my favorites, so you're gonna give me those two, right? Like, those two are easily the best in the series. Can we all agree on that one? At the very least, 6. 6 is like the perfect 90s RPG. It's so good. Yeah, it has Kefka. It also has like 16 characters that they fully develop, and they all have their own unique stories. It's an awesome game. Okay. Well, that's one way of looking at it. I don't think that me liking 12 over 13 changes anything at all I've said about the 15 DLC or the other games in the Final Fantasy series so far. And I'll add to that, Final Fantasy VI, there's no Japanese, there's no voice. Like, that whole argument about why I play 13 and 12 in Japanese outside of stream goes out the window. 6 is all in English because it's all written. Where the fuck? Alright, there's a crystal way the hell down there. Yeah, 6 is great, 4 is good, 5 is okay. I like the way they do the job structure in 5. See, I like Star Wars, so for me that makes it good. It doesn't make it great, it makes it good. Like I said, it's not in my top 3. But I think 12 is a solid game. Sorry, I like the original Star Wars. I did not like the new trilogy. Just to be clear. That's a whole different argument. The new trilogy was not good. Oh, come on. She's stupid. It was terrible. And you know what made it so bad? In my opinion? They didn't have one author. They didn't have one writer. And not having one author make all 3 stories was a big, janky piece of shit for all 3. Force Awakens was okay. I mean, it was a rehash of the first trilogy, if we're being honest. So, like, you know, they kind of took it down that path, and then they didn't have the same person write the next 2. They could have done a lot with it to save it, and they didn't. I like the original Star Wars. But the new trilogy is garbage. The original Star Wars was new, it was fresh, it was well written. Oh, I didn't read what you said. Force Awakens wasn't bad because it was 4. It was bad because it was a rehash of 4. If you're going to have a sequel, you have to make it a new story. That's my rule for sequels. If I wanted to pay to watch A New Hope, I'd go watch A New Hope. Yeah. That's true. To be fair, like I said, I think it's mostly just the main plot that follows Star Wars in this. The Empire versus the Rebels. That's where I think I would draw the line. I do think there's some links you could make like I said, Vaughn and Penello being like the droids and the story being through their eyes, I think is absolutely a connection you could make. But I don't think it completely copies the story of Star Wars. I do think that The Force Awakens completely copied the story from the original. I'm not backpedaling. I'm saying the exact same thing I just said. I like Star Wars. I think that number, what is it, 7 was a cookie cutter of number 4. And I think that this is a copy, main plot copy of that, of 4 as well. But it has Final Fantasy themes. It has slightly different characters and stories. I do think they took some themes, for sure. Alright, we made it to the yellow crystal. So where the hell am I going again? Silica wood? Salica wood? Fey wood beyond Gormort. Alright, well I've got the jungle, so let's see if we can teleport there. Alright, I should have taken this teleport before I left the port, so at least we got some LP out of this. We got a couple of levels, so that's good. I have finished this before, yeah. Twice. Once in the PS2 version, and once when Zodiac Age came out. I had a pretty shitty opinion of this from the original version, if I'm being honest. But when I replayed it, I loved it. So I can see why people don't like it. Like, don't get me arguing for this the wrong way. Like, I totally understand why people don't like 12. Because I didn't like 12. And then I replayed it and I loved it. And I think what I liked most about it is that I had just played 13 and I didn't like 13. So take that for what you will, but I feel like a lot of this game is anticlimactic. Like, I wouldn't just tie an ending to saying that that's the problem. What surprised me about this is they actually made like a sequel. You know, like Vaughn and Penello running off into the sunset as space pirates or sky pirates. It's kind of stupid. But they got a little more out of it. All right, where am I going? Going south. So let's go south. Yeah, that's true. I think the ending in this game suffered from the fact that they didn't really have anywhere to go with it. Like, the whole, like, ending battle sequence is cool. The cutscenes are neat. Where would you have taken it? Spoilers for anybody who's watching who has not seen the ending or actually cares about it. What would you have done with the ending to make it better? I mean, Ash takes control, right? Bosch is the new, like, head captain knight. Like, that's kind of the outcome of winning the war, isn't it? Like, they have to then lead the government. Oh, so you think there should have been a better ending bad guy? Yeah, that probably, I don't know. I don't know about that, because this is a very political game. Like, it's more focused on all of the countries fighting each other. I think it was their Death Star moment, though. You know, like, I hear what you're saying, and I don't disagree with you, but I think at a high level, if you look at the story and the plot, the game is all about these different countries fighting, and they fought a weapon, and that was it. Like, I get it. I get what you're saying, but yeah, it would have. I'll agree. I can't disagree with you. I didn't like the ending, and I don't think it's a great last boss. Like, the hunts in the game are actually more threatening than the last boss. So they could have done a lot there. That's true. I didn't actually know the end of the game was coming. I thought I had another, like, 10 hours to go. But the hunts are good, right? You know, the other problem with this game is that they very much made it as an outcome of World of Warcraft. Like, the fact that you could walk around and talk to so many people and they have quests for you, all of that is a direct outcome of MMOs existing. You know, like, they had 11 at the time, and they just didn't know what to do with making the single player experience as good as an MMO. I very much believe that was part of the problem with this game. And I think the hunts are cool, but they're basically like the beginning of Monster Hunter, right? Like it's go kill this stuff. It's not super exciting. It's Emerald Weapon on a new scale. You know, you want some extra battles, we're gonna give you extra battles. We're gonna give you content that you can do beyond just the last boss. There's extra stuff. And some of those hunts were cool, but some were hard as fuck to figure out where to go and what to do. Like, what's the Demon Eye one, right? The one, maybe it's not the Demon Eye. Yeah, yes, that's true. Monster Arena. I forgot about the Monster Arena. Okay. I just walked into him. I think this is the wrong map to go to. Yep, 10's next on the list too. Maybe we'll do some of the Monster Arena stuff. Guess we kind of have to. Map. All right. There we go. Okay. Cerberus B. His face is on fire. Parting Glade, Antiquity's End. All right. You can go south here? No. That must be a later thing. I can't remember. Oh, the ghost of her dead lover is telling us to go this way. Good. We're at the next section, so let's use my measly 60 LP here. Can I get anything good? Not really. Alright, we'll just go in. Disabled. Anybody ever watch the IT Crowd? They have a great joke about disabled. I'm disabled. Oh, he's draining my mana. Fuck. Not cool, man. Alright, let's see if we can do this.
You're going down.
We can win this!
I never miss.
Just do Fires of War twice, I guess.
Please.
Come on. 4 hits, alright. Not very good. Do I not have any high potions? Guess I'm out. Alright. Let's use neither. Come on. I just want to get Penelo out of my party and I can't because she keeps charging. There we go. Useless as fuck. Plant boss defeated. Or is he? Oh, he is. He is. Don't worry. Also, the congratulations screens are fucking awesome in this game. I love the little victory nod to the earlier games. I think this is great. X potion.
It cannot end us.
Aww. Aww. That's sad. Alright, we're gonna save real quick and then we'll continue south. Alright, we're getting X potions now, that's good. The mirror knight cast reflect. Bowline sash. Okay, they're gonna keep healing him until he's higher, so let's use one of those X potions. Okay. Let's put put Fran in the group. All right, I don't remember exactly where to go in this map. I think we had to head south. Oh, nope, there it is. It tells you where to go. North. Behemoths. I went the completely wrong direction, so let's go northeast. Nope. In this sanctum shall the pilgrim find truth and illusion. Both illusion betokens the true way. Alright, so we want to follow the illusions. Same message? Yeah, okay. Cool. Well, there's the taupe. Let's go that way. Oh, we found it. All right. Next puzzle. Okay. Why is this super bug? Jeez, alright. I don't see an illusion at all here. Maybe this one doesn't have the same rules. Or I didn't finish it up north. That's definitely right. Let's go over this way anyway. There's no illusions through this one. Right? Okay, so I guess they don't all have illusions. Let's that means the other ones might not all have illusions too. So let's try that. Yeah. Yeah, so this one does. This direction. We're going this way. Man, oh man. I aggroed everything. All right. Gygus Summoner. The shit does that mean? I don't have a Gygus Summoner. Am I supposed to equip the Sword of Kings? Wasn't it? She has Belias. What the fuck did I give the other one to? Is that Fran? Yeah, Matthias. Maybe I need Fran to open it. Maybe I need to summon? Could say Gygus Summoner. Shit. Shit. Alright, I guess it does need to be Belias, so. Oh, nice. I could fly around as the summon. Alright, I think that's the same idea. I just think I need to summon Belias, which I can't do because Ash equipped the goddamn Dawn Chart a second ago. So we'll go fight a couple of things and get enough power to summon. That's enough. Alright, let's see if this works. There we go. Oh, he's got a twin stuck in his body. That's fucked up. The ancient city of Giruvegan.
On the farthest shores of the River of Time, shrouded deep in the roiling mist.
What is it, Fran?
The mist runs thick here.
Like on the Leviathan?
Do not worry. I will behave myself. The mist here is cold. I sense something like the shadow here.
Fenar. It appears Sid has yet to arrive. We'll lie in wait for him here.
So we're not going inside?
Not unless you want to end up twisted. Like the old man. Something there.
What is it?
She can see him. Let's follow her.
Alright, that should cover me on gear for a little while. Genji armor. Should actually upgrade some of this stuff too. I have like zippy health on Balthier. more with her anyway. Party-wise, we're going to switch it up a little bit. All right, good deal. So, guys, this is actually that time of night where I close everything up. I'm done for tonight. Thank you guys for hanging out. I've had a good night. Temporarily unavailable is not in chat, but thank you for chatting and voicing your opinions about Final Fantasy 12 and 13 and telling me I'm wrong. I do appreciate that every once in a while. For anybody else who's hanging out and watching, thank you for watching. I will be back tomorrow with more Final Fantasy 12. We're making pretty good progress, and I'm having fun playing it, which is super important. So thank you guys for hanging out. My good friend, Beautiful Skyrim, is playing Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. So we're going to raid her. Be nice. Maybe don't argue so much about different games with her. Just hang out. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks again. It's nice to be back from vacation and get to play games tonight. So hope you guys had as much fun as I did. I will see you tomorrow. This is Briok and iData Games.
Hey, Briok! Welcome!